Welcome to Matters That Matter. Much has been said about our education system. Many people believe that some degree programs should be scrapped. There is yet another school of thought that thinks that some degree programs should not be funded. The question is, are all our degrees useful to the development of this nation? This is the focus of this episode. One of the most unfortunate debates in our universities and the entire education sector has to do with the place of sciences and the arts in the curriculum. The political class has also weighed in and made unsavory remarks on some disciplines. They have, for instance, argued that disciplines such as Christian religious education, history, and anthropology should be scrapped. These arguments show a lack of understanding of the nature of knowledge. In most cases, they lack that deep appreciation of the logic behind the compartmentalization of knowledge. One school of thought that is now driving policy advocates for prioritization of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, what is commonly known as STEM, in the curriculum. These subjects are viewed as the magic bullet for our economic emancipation. The proponents of this view do not acknowledge the fact that global economic realities and some of our policies have negatively affected job creation in STEM areas. Our economy is not creating enough jobs in these areas. In fact, we seem to have exported many jobs to China. Tracer studies continue to show that many of our science and engineering graduates are technically jobless or underdeveloped. It is foolhardy to fall for fads and cliches about the importance of science and technology without enriching STEM to serve us better. Interestingly, those who studied STEM subjects often see themselves as a special breed of scholars and are not ready to see new possibilities of enriching training in these areas. This attitude does not help us evolve an inclusive approach, especially in multidisciplinary research. I agree that it is necessary to advocate for increased enrollment in STEM disciplines in order to produce graduates with skills necessary for the 21st century. However, we should not only focus on acquisition of skills and their application in the workplace. We operate in an era where a multiplicity of skills are required. We need to produce graduates with the ability to visualize the practical nature of skills in a social setting. The bottom line is that STEM graduates have to apply their skills in a social and cultural context. It is frustrating to hear those in STEM say, "We are scientists and do not have proclivity for creative works or social and cultural issues." Failure to appreciate the fact that we all need to acquire both technical and social skills is shocking. I think prioritization of STEM is important, but we should not ignore the big questions of our time. Why is it that we have very few patents registered from Kenya and more so from our universities? How can we reclaim the STEM jobs we exported to China and other countries? Why is our contribution to production of new knowledge in STEM areas abysmal? How can we bring Kenya to the high table of global technological advancement and innovation? Why are we importing simple things that could be manufactured here in this country? The arguments from those in the arts and social sciences do not help build the necessary bridge between disciplines. They boast of producing thinkers in a multiplicity of disciplines. They say they produce competent teachers, lawyers, economists, accountants, artists, and journalists, among others. They cling to their methods of research like gospel truth and do not want to see how STEM concepts can enrich their graduates and vice versa. Those two positions are counterproductive. The new thinking which we subscribe to is for us to shift from STEM to STEAM, that is, science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. We need to streamline science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics into the curriculum. The inclusion of arts will bring into training of STEM a key ingredient in producing workforce for the 21st century. Arts in this case represents humanities, language, dance, drama, music, visual arts, design, and new media. STEAM puts emphasis on investigating concepts through inquiry and problem-based learning methods. This concept is not new, but it is alien to many Kenyans. Many countries have realized its importance. STEAM is now more of a global movement. It affords learners the opportunity to learn science creatively. It fuses discovery with art and challenges the common thinking that learning areas are separate. It therefore changes the way we perceive STEM problems and presents a fresh way of thinking. Indeed, arts broaden the mind and engage learners on issues of morality, values of responsibility, and human management. This shift is important if we have to produce broad-minded graduates. On that note, we come to the end of this episode. On behalf of my crew, Neka and Pambi, I would like to invite you to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel.